Oh, hold on. Gotta fix that. Hold on. Does it do that? Don't understand why it resized. I probably did something without noticing. All right. Got that up, got that up. Okay. I can see chat. Thanks, Gimu. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Lilwick to Ilgil? Head. Let's fill to Crinkle Craig. Hi, Hellebore. Also, I feel really silly. There's literally a thing that auto labels. Remember how it was like, yeah, I really wish that when you identified it, it would label it for you? That's because there is a setting that does that. Anyway, if I remember correctly, it's like, yeah. There's literally a setting. Hi, welcome back, Hockey. Alright, I think it's this one. Magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it's interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel the urge to leave this place, but not before collecting plant for further study. One for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie, and another plant I've never seen before. Two for joy. They're so pretty. Let's see. I've done that. Oh, I never turned that in. We got that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Ignoring our offer was a mistake, horticulturist. Dude, I legitimately just forgot. I forgot, man. Anyway. The Dendru has awoken. The redemption is upon us. And when it arrives, you will not be spared. Okay, bye. Weirdo. Look, it's another fucking weirdo. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it and it sees me, all of me. Elder Finium is the answer. It must be. I do not forget those. I will not forget those who help me. Didn't I get this? There it is. Oh, I find that funny. I was like, oh, this is totally it. And it is. Go me, I guess. My mum was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? Yeah, sure. Not sure what longmig could mean, though. Is that another plant? I thought you should have it just in case it's any help. Should let this shop. Golden light. Start at longmig. S2, east 3. South 2, east 3. Okay. I have so many purple plants. Girl. Can't remove it. It's drawing the life from me. Yeah, you're looking No offense, but you're looking a little rough. Sometimes called witch's renemy. The long veracrude is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Do I have anything else? Well, I have meek. Okay, this I'm pretty sure is meek dew, though. You're unidentified. Why are you over there? I think it's this one. Well, that's what you get for wearing random amulets found in locked that's what you get for wearing random amulets you find in locked what was it? It was like a casket? Oh hey, Amos! This is the guy I get letters from. Been on the road so long I've started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. I'm back in town for a few days, though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. There it is. Close. Close the book. It's a puzzle. They're like puzzle pieces. Let's see. There. That goes there. And maybe this one on the end. That looks pretty good. I vaguely remember this from when Aki played. Hey. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Besides a secret component. We got a coin. Okay. Rainbow symbol on it. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology. Kindle. That's a place we can go, I think. The Briar's Disc. Often called the smuggler's disc, it is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages. The location is cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is indecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of the disc of identical size, with the same symbols etched around the edge of this thing. And a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. Like this. Kitmere. Eye. There's an eye on it, right? Devil's Nightcap. Corpse's Friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. What the fuck? It has the light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Okay! Tribble Huff. What a name. Tribble Huff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. The cross-section of the small cup-like flowers, they generally point downward to avoid filling with water. and to allow easy access to pollinating insects. Okay, well. Did you check the note for any Kentmere Eye hidden? Oh, no. Yeah, there's no hidden messages, but thank you. Alright, so there's that. And there's this. And there's that. Okay. I think what I need is this. Okay. So, if I'm understanding correctly, if we go to... We place this over Kentmere. And we point the eye. It's over Kentmere Square. That one. From Kentmere, I followed the bearing of the eye, ended up in a small forest north of Kendall. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, and among the tangled undergrowth, the type of flower is flourishing. Okay. So we got that one. Put that away, I guess. Because I can't just... Okay. So I can only do it that way. Okay. Water some plants, I guess. So when I go to Kendall... Blackhall Road, Kendall. Oh, thanks, person. Oh, hey, it's Sima. That's our friend. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seems like something you might find interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook off the east wing. Baylock's Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Okay. Kendall, right? Where's Kendall? No, there's Kendall. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Blackhall Road. I know you, says the man on the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. Turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Copper... What is that, copper? Oh, I don't know this one. Okay. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. Okay. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not part of the plant. Okay, so it's one of these ones. Red warts. Smells rotten. It's the end of the day. It's gonna be okay. It's one of these. Ooh, he gave me lots of plants. Oh. Look at that one. That one's pretty. Okay. Well, glad I came. Got new plants. We love plants. I don't know why I have these out other than maybe just to help me. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. Always start your day right. Pet the cat. In Tenbay. A noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Oh. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. A mappy. I find myself in a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swatches of blue heather. And there, another. 2 more plants. Excellent. My collection grows. Okay. Hey, girl. Long Meg? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. Yeah, fever kiss. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. Leaves are pale in color. Purple red, so not that one. I have this one labeled as Fever Kiss. I'm going to guess it's this one. Cool. Mountain S story promotes the aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Large cup-like flowers produce stale, damp smell. Reminds me of old books. Musty. Oh, right. I need to change you to yellow because I identified you. And then this one, I think, if I remember correctly, that one is like it can cure some poison or something. Petals of this flower can be brewed. Yes. I probably don't need these out anymore. Ooh, mail. I like mail. Woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There's all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Okay. I'm not gonna open that yet, because we're just gonna use a random thing and go to a town. A characterful tangle. Oh, that's right. We already went here. We already went there. I remember we had a whole conversation about characterful being a word. Backfoot candle. Okay, sure. Make sure there's nothing. You know, I've never used this in the book at all. I was just wondering if maybe there was like, could be. Property of Nicholas Culpepper. Is that my uncle? Interesting. Alright, what's the backfoot? Backfoot. Back borrow. Games, oh, I was gonna say, games like, no music for you. Backfoot. I'm just blind, apparently. Oh, I'm blind. Okay. All right. Maybe Beckfoot has a different name. Oh no, it's right there. Candle. candle leads me east to Wastwater. To the north, the mighty Scaffold Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time. Give me my plan. Interesting. Okie dokie. So many plants. So many plants. None of them identified. Oh, hey, forest. I've been talking to people around town trying to learn as much as I can about that beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name, except a group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Trithinium supplies are low. I need more. Okay. Powerful mind-altering abilities. Long, sharp leaves. Green eye. Okay. Okay, so yes, this one, I think. Palliance. Those plants offer small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is a class of its own, sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. That is fascinating, really, actually. Okay. Oh, right. And then label that red. Because it's like useful, right? Serves a purpose. Hey, Ruben. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. An eyebright is a potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Yeah, so did we. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about this place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too, if you'd seen what I did. Purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of a dog mentality as a tonic of those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There's some consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. This one had purple berries. Yeah, that's the only one I have berries, right? Those are flowers. Do that, because my arbitrary organization. Up there. I think so, and then. By crushing rid of this plant. Ugh. That's the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It's claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Oh. Like, do I have this plant? Well, apparently I do. That's cool. Michael Bennett. Who are you? My neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. Oh, yeah. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. I think it's this one. The Sunset Mountain Cap. Sometimes called Sneaking Mountain Cap. Thought to deter unwanted souls. I'm so glad that he wanted a plant. Hey, Verona. Poor Reuben. He looked a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know that what ritual was performed at the Stone Circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendro, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But it is most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master. And there are hints of it in older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tenbay, I keep calling it Tenbay, where nothing but black digitalis mortalis grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Northeast. Oh, here? That's northeast. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. Yeah, those... Sure, those look like fingers. Sure. Hey, Green Cat. How you doing? Yeah, haven't missed much. We got some plants. Oh, okay. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. You've been having a good time? Oh wait, I need my drawer open. I bet, okay. See? Figured. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Little local market, nice. But yes, it's exhausting. I am always so tired after like Aki and I go and sell at like conventions. Always so tired at the end of the day. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Ooh, pretty. I like this. That's a nice color combo. Cat. Hey, David. One from your librarian friend today. Thanks, man. In reference to your question the other day about Longmeg, I'm afraid I do not have the answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want, a sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Small window opens within a much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Crap. What? Is it St. John's Poppy? I think it's St. John's Poppy. One of these plants, it's like you give them and you show yourself as a friend, right? No. No, that's the hearing one. Okay, never mind. Friendship. Protects against cold, skin rash. Graves, protecting against the mind. Known as pike. Eye strain. Brittle. It's not this one. Corpse's friend. It's one I've identified. Because I had to give it to what's his face? The investigator. Reuben? Reuben. I had to give it to Reuben. Forest can't. No. Wait. No. Sleeping draughts. Oh, here we go. Contract of Fox Button. Fox Button. There you are. The sheep snap is thought of to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they're called bulbs of Benet. It's snowing? Of course it's snowing. The roof across my window is already covered. Fantastic. The hatch snaps shut. Oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I'm ushered in by a man wearing plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Longmeg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. All our snow was gone, except for like stuff that's in really shaded areas. Regarding Longmeg, there's a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Longmeg lived nearby, along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far, and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Longmeg by the locals. There it is. Okay. What is this? This is the seed. Okay, we can do anything with that. That didn't have any, like... I'm gonna archive these, mainly because I just don't need them. I can always pull them out again. There's nothing else in there, right? I emptied the drawer. Okay. Start at Longmeg. South 3. 1, 2, 3. East 2. 1, 2. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbanks is a much more unusual looking flower. Verona, hey. The sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know the way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd rather have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some mountain estuary with me. Okay. Why? Promotes, confidence and persuasiveness. A large cup, like flowers, produces damp smell. Large cup, like flowers. Oh, this one. This one was right. Distinctive smell. Musty. Weeping Bell. A plant that is believed to have led to gold. Okay. Welcome back, Carmilla. This man has no jaw. Oh, there's his jaw. This man has poor character design. I finished the designs you asked me to work on, but be very careful in wrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I've taken great care of transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! I've done this. Slide that in there. Oh, look at that. Oh. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. You know what? I'm just going to leave that on the counter. People can walk in and see that I'm reading about it. I don't care. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. Spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar. Okay, you must place an offering at the altar. Okay. There's one little thing and one little thing. So it's... Right, so here's the river, right? Mountain and mountain. Mountain, mountain. Because it's going to be in the forest, of course. And then we've got... So it's here, I think. Seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest. For now, at least. The trees are thick here. Old, too. The altar seems to belong here. As much part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess of Ardunia. I can never say her. Okay, Ember Soul or Cauldry? Ember Soul. What's Ember Soul? Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties, sometimes given as an offering to various deities. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Or... Yes. Carmilla, I wanted a long sword for D&D. Instead of, like, one of the simple weapons. The uses of Cauldry are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic. Those who worship the huntress place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. Okay, I don't think I want a successful hunt. I'm guessing Ember Soul? Ember Soul? Mini petals, razor sharp. Lots of little flowers over here. Lots of petals, razor. Okay, so it is just these ones. Dark purple. Unpleasant. Cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I've just found out. We'll do that. Natalie Cooper. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever woken something or other nonsense and stay here where the sun doesn't shine. I like this lady. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around again. This is amazing. This woman is everything. So smart, exactly. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Damn. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower. This is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny buds that grow on this plant. I bet it's this one. I'm wary of those spines. Go get him, tiger. Listle of Neptune. Also called truth's hair, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. End my day. I know, super smart lady. In time she learned that the sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure. But by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Okay. 902, 803. This little right there. The impressive ridge line of the Crinkle Crags stretch across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Ooh, pretty. Don't need you. Might need you. Who knows? My old man reckons there's a plant that can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of gold your way. Sure. I believe you. What was it? No. Let's see. It's St. John's Poppy. Okay. This sounds so familiar to me. 2 kidney-shaped petals. I kind of like that they have these, like, Oh, he wants weeping bell. Oh my god. He actually has it specified. Just me, just being an idiot. Plant that's believed. Okay. Soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It's also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. What plant was that? Was it this one? Oh, looks pretty much like it. Okay. Lesser Meridoc. Made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop smells utterly drain a person's mental facilities, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Wow. Wow. Damn. All right. Oh, hey, Amos. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I wanted to leave, store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination. Certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. You sound like me. That's where you come in. Surely you got something up your sleeve for me. Balok's elixir. Alright, hold on. Hold on, Amos. I need this one. Boom. I need to put that away. And alright. I gotta make an elixir. I gotta guess what plants I need? This is dumb. That's just silly. Gotta feed Goomba Woomba. Okay, let's look for this one. Doesn't quite look right. Oh, wait. Closer. Maybe that one. It needs to have pointy leaves? Oh, His Royal Majesty. All these cats are getting fed, and then there's mine. He gets fed in 3 hours. Maybe that one. This, I'm pretty sure, is this one. Looks pretty good. And then this one is this one. Oh, no, okay. I'm guessing it's the Butterdale. I bet it's not the Butterdale. Pointy leaves. Yeah. Usually gets it around 6. That's fair. Ah. Oh, thank God I made something. Oh, thank God I made it. Okay. Now I've got elixirs. Go back. Thanks for your patience, Amos. Wait, I can identify a pale blue liquid. Okay. Cool. Spring wax cap, an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. Nice. I need some. Lucky is currently commending their cat on going up the stairs in a timely fashion. I've run out of... Oh, can't remember its name. Sweet smelling plant with small purple flowers. I need it for reasons. Sweet smelling plant. Small purple flowers. Okay. The smell is alluring. Okay, might be this one. under the bed. What is this one? Solomon's scepter? She needs it for reasons. Like, that's so ominous. Sweet smelling small flowers grow along its stem. Okay. We'll try that one. Alright, well, that was good on her, I guess. Oh, hey, smile. Oh, goodness, Hellebore, you haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? Oh, went click too much. My mother had me looking into the servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Freeman's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyways, so I thought I dropped it off in person. That and sneak in some Hellebore hugs. Thank you. We're gonna go to... Where's someplace we haven't been in? Oh, we've been to Backborough. Approaching Backborough, an industrial roar emanates from the ironworks and cotton mill. The blast furnace has a limitless appetite for coal, which is delivered almost daily via the steam railway. I pity the dusty workers of this once peaceful place. I suspect there will be few useful botanical discoveries to be made here.
Good girl.
Thank you for the water. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collection in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Freeman's archives in Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls. Covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth the visit. Muncaster. There we go. I follow Freeman's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Boken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was also another name for the servant? The Boken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. The servant is assumed to be immortal, since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb, in the south to the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Oh, hey, we know where the Great Oak is. It's down there. Okay. Okay, well, we know the location. Have a suggestion box for coloring pages. Kiddo wanted a JoJo's? Oh, no, wait. Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Sorry. I see JJ and I'm like, JoJo's? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? This is elementary. I've never watched Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah. Good call. Definitely not elementary appropriate. The hell? Oh, that's funny though. Alright, who's next? John Hall. Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Okay, so Norwood keeps you awake. The bite of the crunchy root of this plant releases spores. Oh, it's the one that... There it is. It's this one. Purple flowers, long leaves. Collect. Daisy Dock. Simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It's said the ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Huh. Coloring page for Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god. It's gonna take me a minute to get over that. First letter of the Latin name for the plant known as golden light. Number of petals on the lucky Caballia flower. That one I know is 7. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. This is crazy. This, like, story that's going on about, like, the person who murdered the Arda. I'm guessing it's the person who controls the Dendro. Okay, golden light. Golden light. It's Weeping Bell. Is that right? Yes, okay. So L, and then, like I said, I think this is 7, if I'm finding 7 petals. So L7. L? 7. I amble through meadowlands, stopping ever so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, catweed, cat's ears. And hidden among them, something new for my collection. Oh, those are fun. Okay. Alright. My cat. Bethany. How you doing, Beth? It came for us! We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I've never expected anything like that to happen last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Erduina saved us. The only explanation that makes any sense. Whoa. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with a secret that the Sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years. A tool to defeat the awoken Dendru. Keep it safe. Use it wisely. You'll know how to open it, of course. Alright, well. Think about that for a moment. It's starting to get a little crowded in here. Alright, well, think about that. Think about that. Way to open. Oh, hey, mail. Love mail. They're saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Yes, okay. A puzzle box, yeah. Investigate that a little bit. Almost hidden in overgrown foliage. The deep hum of bees suggests the hive is nearby. Heavily laden apple tree leans temptingly from the other side of the high wall. I would dearly love to stay and explore the gardens of this hidden sanctuary, but I do not have the time. Foxfield. Tried it. Okay. Need that. Double check. Okay. Where is it? Okay. I just figured I'd check, you know? Foxfield. Tried it. Foxfield. Trident. From Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives sheltered from the wind. Looks a lot like this one. Okay. Need that for a while. Don't need you anymore. Take you away. I'll leave you out. Okay. Hey, Forrest. I'm going to the Black Comb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying. He who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. Jesus. I will take Embersol. Embersol. Oh, it's this one. It's the pretty one. Protectiveness. Do you see that? Widow's Woe. Partially due to its unpleasant scent, dainty dark flowers grow out from the bed of long thin leaves. Did you see that? I can put a flower there. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This one. This one. This one. Can we use to open any lock? Where are you? Where are you, you useful thing? There you are. Haw! Follow the dungeon tributary to its source. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift the curse. Last, a pedal to scare black blood's reverse. Okay, so it's going to be Devil's Night Trap cap. Didn't I just see something that, like, it induces fear? Did I not just read that? Protective. Elderfinium's going to be one of the plants. Because that's going to be this, because this one can reverse the miasma. Worth to lift a curse. Okay. Well. Let's see what the note says. Oh, no, I keep doing this. I keep forgetting to do this. And I don't know why. Could Fearbringer be Widow's Woe? Said to induce fear. Called Kepfoot. Partially due to an unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow from a bed of long thin leaves. It doesn't say it has... wasn't there one that, like, smells bad? I could have sworn there's one that says that it smells bad. Pleasant fresh aroma. I know I like looked at a rather unpleasant scent. No, those really aren't long thin leaves though. I'll think about that. Could it be Widow's Woe? Alright. Dungeon. But it's a... Oh god, where's my note? There it is. Okay, there's the river. That's the tributary, which is this one. Boom. Oh, I wonder if it's this one. Somewhat damp smell. Dark red flowers. That is pretty. I have so many things. Okay. I'm gonna leave that. I'll leave this out because it's got my little note, you know? It's got my little note. Okay. What do you need, Milton? Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. Oh. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Hell yeah! Arnside Antiquities, let's go! Alright, where's Arnside? It's not over here. Arnside. It's a town! Where is it? There it is. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into the surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery. I love that word, haberdashery. To the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Okay. The best stores are what she just described. The best stores are like this weird store that you don't notice 3 times. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their use is unfathomable, accompany rows of display cases. It's some time before I can peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs. I demand further study. Sweet. Made from a combination of... Okay, so... Mins Fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It's said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer really with us. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. A red flower to protect the mind. A seed pod for luck. 5-pointed leaf for courage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Worth a shot, right? I'll put these away for now. And you. In the day. Evermore Raven Spider. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Okay. It's gonna be you. And you. And more. Not evermore. And more. And more. And more. And more. Where is Endmore? Oh, there it is. Endmore. Okay, Endmore. Raven. And then from here, Spider? Let's see. That was a lucky guess. The jackdaw croaks hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Alright. That's hella rad looking. That's a hella rad looking plant. I don't know what it is. Bubbles look soft. They are, in fact, quite hard. Okay. Leaves are strong and leathery. Running out of place on my shelves. Oh, it's Grace again. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. That creature, it's huge. Unstoppable. They say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Doc to help me get through it instead. Damn, girl. Simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from its leaves. Okay. Ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. So which one is it? A gentle scent? Okay, so it's obvious it's going to be one of these. And clearly they're designed to trip you up. So we'll go with this one. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That one has 5. This one has 3. That's this one. Dead man's fingers. This fungus is typically grown in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Did my little note go away? Okay. So... oh, wait, hold on. It's one of my... not you. You. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. Let's figure this out. Because this one, boom, courage. Grant courage. Red flower to protect the mind. There's only so many red flower ones, right? Okay, so that's St. John's. Poppy. Brewed a draught that can greatly improve the biter's hearing. No. What else do I have? Okay, I have candlewood. Produces red flowers to provide shielding effect, protecting against all afflictions of the mind. Okay. So, long thin stems. Long thin stems. Alright, I'll try that one. Seed pod for luck. Seed pod. What do I have that has seed pods? Where's that weird one? Larkshine. Larkshine has seed pods. Spiny pods. That's the only one with seed pods. Well, besides this thing. But I don't know what this thing is. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just try it. Worst that's happened is I don't create it correctly. Okay. Well, apparently I created it correctly. Alright, well. That's definitely candlewood then. And then where'd my seed pod plant go? There it is. Sheep snap. It identified it for me. Bring good fortune when prepared correctly. Well, Heidi ho. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, well, boom. At least I know what it's called, right? Okay, and then this is St. Quentin's Elixir. Okay. And I know it is because that's... Oh, did it mark off candle? Yeah, and then candlewood is identified as well. So when I make the... Where is it? It's that one. When I make these, it tells me. Okay, cool. Cool. Actually really like that. We're gonna see if we can make this. Okay. So I need this guy. It's shit, where is it? Oh, he's taking pictures. Stuff outside. Okay, I have this plant identified. So where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Okay, it's that one. And then... Digitalis Mortis. I might not have these. Mors Micas Mens Fortis. Oh. Yes, I have this one. It's Spiky Boy. I think I relabeled it. I think I relabeled it. There it is. I'm like, I relabeled it pink. And then malicious. It's not malicious, but maculosus. Oh, there it is. Hinchuck. Startling effect on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss. Okay, so it's unidentified. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that gives it striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready for harvest. What? Okay. Unpleasant scent. Flowers deep blue. I think it's this one then. The bulb is quite firm in turquoise. Blue-green. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And then it just like fucks up where my plants go. But yeah, now it's labeled. Okay, cool. So it like auto labels, it'll label them when you identify them like that. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, how great. It's fantastic. Okay, this is Elixir of the Damned. What a fucking name. Wait, how do I spell it? Damned. Look, I'm labeling it. Alright, we're gonna put this over here because it's dangerous. That is so cool. Sun is shining, it's still snowing. Aww. I look forward to seeing the picture. Elixir of the Damned. Alright. Well, that was fun. Let's go help a customer. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There's no address provided, just the horticulturist spelled wrong. I had to assume it was meant for you. You'll share it on Discord? Great. Dover is a pleasant town to spend a quiet afternoon in. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Ah. So you got it working. Oh, yes, yes. It works. It works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Isk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Ho ho ho! I love this guy. I love our little weird friend. All right. North of Bowfell, the source of the river Isk. Okay, Bowfell. And then that's Isk. So there. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I've never seen before. Pretty. Looks like little trumpets. Oh wait, I forgot my book. Oh wait, no, my book is out. Okay. Bell-like flowers and heart-shaped leaves. All right, let's continue. Lorna Dune. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms. I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. Okay. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I had brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Mr. Dunn, mushrooms. Woods west of Undermere, across the lake. Mushrooms! How have I never been here before? They're hard to find, but at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. My collection of mushrooms grows ever larger. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over that library that I've discovered is a mold problem. I hope you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Shit. Okay. This is a secondary name for a plant. Sweet breath. And it's one I haven't, I don't think it's one I've identified. I did brush my teeth today, so yeah. 'Cause sweet breath. Get it? Sweet breath. Okay, I remember reading this. This is kind of a fun thing. This is kind of the fun thing about the game, right? Is that, hold on. Spongy texture. I bet that's farmer's worry. I bet the mushrooms I just found are farmer's worry. Sweet breath, sweet breath. Jacob's Worth. Lark Shine, Kidney Flower, Lemon Dendy, Truthsayer. You know who we haven't seen in a while? This woman. We haven't seen Faye for a while. I wonder if she's okay. Mary's breath. Oh, wait. Most plants offer small improvements to air quality, sweet breath. Here we go. Mini short leaves. Somewhat pungent. Pleasant fresh aroma. Here's to hoping. Right? That would be so handy. Almost wish you could do a keyword search. Oh, that'd be so cool. Okay, we found pellets. Sour brandy. The sour brandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Interesting. Do I have anything that looks like that? I don't. Oh wait, maybe this. My cousin will be married in 3 days. Mazel tov? If you got some trimble huff, then it saved me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble.
Wow. Damn.
Traditionally used as a decoration at weddings, as it's thought to strengthen. Oh, okay, so downward bells. Downward bells. Not that one. Maybe that one. No, it doesn't have the little thingies hanging off of it. This one? This one. That's that one. Glowhorn. Wow, I wonder what one that is. Glowhorn, or forest lantern, pixie lamp. Phosphorescent, illuminating trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Well, I think I've had glowhorn for a while. "8 miles to the east." The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at the times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Day 14, Thursday. Oh, it's raining again. Oh. I was gonna say, I remember this. Okay, 8 miles to the east of the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Oh! The salmon. I guess I don't need you anymore. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. Alright, so... sometimes fatal. Generally not fatal. Okay, so... So we found these ones. Red caps have a spongy texture. The farmer's worry is described as a spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities, grants great strength. Alright, so assuming it's farmer's worry. Where's my royal? Where are you? I know I have you. Oh, thank God. Liverstone. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. Well, thankfully, I saved that man's life. I wonder if it's this one. How useful. Oh, good lord, Forrest. I've been to the Blackcomb. I fought the servant and lived. But still, my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. My soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I'm ever to recover from the horror that I've seen. Okay. God, I hope I have that one correct. Thank God. Brittle. Covered, rich... Oh, okay. Guess I'm not reading that one. Click too soon. Covered by rich, pretty... Coveted by the rich. Pretty Prittle is crushed to make dice. This very rare plant that is hard to come by. Requires great care to cultivate. Okay. If you say so. Oh, hey. We get to go on a trip. There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Sword Burbage. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. God damn it. I should have given him the thing that gave him skin rash. Zadgil. Chalice. God, I wish I could have given... Ah, I should have. I knew I should have. I should have listened to Kimu. But did I? No. I totally looked at the wrong thing. Alright, what's that deal? Chalice. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sajil to a spot next to the river. The moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. And the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Oh my god! I want to touch the moss too. Look at it! It's a friend! I don't care what you are. Your name is now Audrey. You'll always be Audrey in my heart. Hey, Ruben. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare, the binder, ankle grabber, never let go, are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clues to the properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extract oneself without help. Small heart-shaped leaves. Small heart-shaped leaves. I don't think I have this plant. Unless it's this. Oh. Okay. We're gonna work off the idea that that is it. Okay. I mean, we're going on all in there. What else do we need? Corpse's friend. Corpse's friend is... grabber. Feed me, Seymour. Exactly. Yeah, ankle grabber. Because it's supposed to, like, ensnare you. So, ankle grabber. I wonder what would have happened if I gave that other plant to... Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is Dead Man's Fingers. Fearbringer is Widow's Woe? Is that right? Widow's Woe? Sorry, I'm just trying to put them all together to figure this out. Dainty dark flowers grow out of a bed of long thin leaves. Maybe this one. Or no, this one. This is what I thought. Damp smell. Dark flowers. Dark red flowers. So the leaf shape seems correct. Okay. Corpse's friend. Ankle grabber. Third is the Fearbringer. I don't know if Dead Man's Fingers is actually what I need. Better than an ankle biter. Oh, here it is. Devil's Nightcap. If ingested as a seed, the light pleasant scent not dissimilar to pine needles boiling the root. That's not identified. A bland smelling flower. I love that, that's for sure. Strong leathery. Sickly sweet smell. Smells like sweet rhubarb. I still don't know what this plant is. I've had it forever. Oh, and then... No. Alright, well. I guess. That is Cornwall. I read somewhere about a plant that will lead you to gold. Oh my god, everybody wants this goddamn plant. I think it's Weeping Bell. Drooping red flowers, frilled leaves. I'm pretty sure it's Weeping Bell. And good luck with that, buddy. Take your plant. Unpleasant scent. Sorry. Sorry, bird. Sorry, bird. Sorry, kitty. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break. Short break. We'll see how this goes. Be right back. Well, let's continue, shall we? A small bean. Oh. There's a cat at the there's a cat at the whatchamacallit? There's a cat for adoption His name is Trevor, and he's huge.
He's huge. He's such a big boy.
Not overweight, just a large cat, and he's all black, and I'm just like, I want to take you home. I want you to be mine. I just want him so badly. But I don't think Jules or Kuma would appreciate another cat in the house. Which sucks. What can you do? Cry because your cats are not compatible with other cats. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Well, that's terrifying. Day 15, Friday. Decay gives way to new growth from death, life. The cycle starts again, west of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar by the river. White Scar by the river. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, the reminder from the chest of the skulls. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Oh hey, I bet this is Corpse's friend. I bet that's Corpse's friend. What was it called? I wish I remembered what it was called. It's not Meek Do. It's not Brittle. Devil's Nightcap. Pleasant scent, not unsimilar to pine needles. Reminds me of a pine forest. Perfect. Alright. Okay. So we have Corpse's friend. I think this is Swift Snare. And I think this is Widow's Woe. Worth to lift a curse. And then Elderfinium. Worth to lift a curse. There's miasma. Considered overpowering by some. Short, pretty leaves. Farmer's worry. Worth to lift a curse. Dangerous keep secret. I love how tell the truth. Witch's remedy. Oh, wait. What was the... There's the... I had to give it to the woman. I had to give it to her to... The young woman who got cursed by the thing, her necklace. That's the plant I need. I bet that's the plant I need, and I don't remember what it's called. What Ember Soul is it? No. Yeah, I don't remember the plant either. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Okay. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh, hey, mail. Mail time. Lived in Undermere all my life. I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. Okay, well, we're gonna do what we always do, which is we're gonna choose a random place. Stone walls, stained glass windows seem inviting and off-putting in equal measure. Eerie silence seems to surround this place, but there's little else of interest. So that I can open this letter. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about it. The cave was somewhere to the east, was all she would say when I pressed her. Arnside. No, back to here. Okay. Thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Farmer's worry. Well, let's put this to the test. Yee. Okay. Twilight. Pieta. Twilight La Pieta. In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and root and eye of crow, the plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives is quite foul. Oh, and I got plants. I'm surprised how easily I am to roll away the boulder with the help of Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. More fungus. Excellent. We love collecting fungus. Something that breaks the curse. Hi, Faye. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I only know where there was, but there's only darkness now. Sour brandy. Sour brandy. Spring wax cap. Can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact. Okay. It's around here somewhere. Give me a second, Faye. I have far too many plants. I just have so many plants. This one, maybe? No. Oh, there we go. Large stamen seems to be the source of that odor. Thank God. Coming back happened in a dream. A woman in a jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly, something happened. She tore me out. My mind went dark. I've not been myself lately. Okay, bye. Umbrella. A powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness has set in, but can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long rounded leaves and a flower that smells like strawberries. What's that one?
It's too cold to be leaving your cocoon.
That's rude. Who wants you to leave your cocoon? My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing we can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. Man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear about it, but I did, and that's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Oh, God. Okay, fine. Dude. Like, it's not... average. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. It said that if you average to your beloved under the light of the full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. Just the average plant. Just the average plant. Exactly. Althea O'Shea, what a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard you might get hold of some liverstone here. Why do you need liverstone? Ma'am, are you gonna paralyze your husband? Is he an asshole? Dark and imposing, strange. My fingertips feel slightly numb to there it is. Better not. Probably better not to ask. It probably is better not to ask. For tomb. Pronounced tomb. I read that before I saw this. Is sometimes associated with death. Tomb is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Okay. Oh. You don't need to see that. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Okay. This fungus is simply found around dense forest, protruding through the mulch. Corpses reaching up from the undergrowth. It's said to strengthen resolve, sharpen the mind. So that will make her stronger, I'm guessing. Widow's woe. But that might make it fear her? We're gonna give her Widow's woe. I know that's the advanced figures. What I don't know is if this is Widow's woe. And it is. Thank God. Okay. Carnivorous Tauren. Hey. Well, that's what that is. Known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine. He was caught slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Tauren. Feed me, Seymour. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the Tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Amazing. Amazing. There's been talk over the last nights down the royal oak of the servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps should surely warm my heart. Oh. I know it's that thing, but I wanted the glowhorn? Is that what it is? Pixie lamp. Okay. I just wanted it. Have some glowhorn, sir. Penny bell. The leaves of the penny bell are chewed on for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it's highly addictive, can lead to sickness and death. Okay. I want to figure out Psychic abilities. Diseases of the heart. Hypothermia. Cure all manners of skin rash. Cells of the mind. Successful hunt. Can be used to open any lock. I need to figure this out. It's been driving me nuts. Corpse's friend. Devil's nightcap. Soul. Put things to sleep, friendship, medicinal properties. Blowhorn. Smoky scent. What is the name of this damn? Short-term memory. Pain relief. Defense mechanism. Truthsayer, Mary Doc. Drain a person's mental facilities. Okay. Ah, there it is. Long Vericude. Long Vericude. I only have to look through all of my fucking plants to find it. All of the plants. There's so many. Small leaves grow in pairs. Okay. Thankfully, there's only so many that have small leaves that grow in pairs, right? There it is. Okay. I think those are my 5 plants. That's Widow's Woe. That's Long Veracruz, and we know that's Elderfinium. And then this smells like pine, so that Corpse's friend, and this has heart-shaped leaves. Which, when you read Swift Snare's description, it says it has small heart-shaped leaves. I just hope that's right. Good night, Green Cat. Rest well. She finally had the power that she craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Saturday. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows. There are so many castles. Okay, all right, let's see. East of the castle, across the river and through a mountain pass. Okay, don't really go through a mountain pass here. Castle, but I don't cross a river on that one. Oh wait. Castle, over the river, through a mountain pass. Rest well, Green Cat. And thank you for being here. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of... Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It moves fast for a plant. Okay, never mind. I think this is it. I think this is it. Small heart-shaped leaves. It moves fast for a plant. Alright, I think I have our plants. Yes, Verona. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. Oh, damn. Oh, whoa, it's just you? We must act before it's too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual. Oh, okay. Damn, okay. The game's like, this is all you get to do. Alright. It's here. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could ever imagine. Was that not the right place? I'm confused. Wasn't that where I was supposed to meet her? Was that the... To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. I'm confused. Wasn't... Oh, maybe I need to go one south. Wait, hold on. Let me water some plants. What are the plants we're gonna use? Okay. Alright. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Oh, it's here. The Great Oak is the Watcher. The ritual site is here. Okay, got it. A small shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. All right, y'all. That's it. First comes the corpse's friend. A reminder. Then comes the occult grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. 4 to lift the curse. Last the petal to scare black blood's reverse. Ha! Well done. I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have I got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A huge splintering crash behind us makes us all spin around to look across the clearing. A huge creature, its head and shoulders visible above the treetops, is making its way towards us, ripping up trees as it advances. The servant. Oh, damn. It's scary looking. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. I think I'm with Ruben on this. At that moment, the woman in the jade mask comes hurtling out of the woods at the other side of the clearing. She takes in the scene and heads towards Ruben, ripping off her mask and flinging it into the dirt. Father! Thea? Ruben runs towards her and they embrace in the center of the clearing as the servant bears down. I can clearly see the tears flowing down Thea's stricken face as she looks up at her father. I'm sorry, I've been a fool. I thought I could control it, but I can't. It's too strong. Oh, what have I done? She ran towards us at the shrine, bringing out a small vial of red liquid from within her cloak and thrusting it into Verona's hands. It's blood. My blood. I know what to do. Damn, Verona. But before she can act, the servant bursts through the clearing, sending 100-year-old ash and elm hurtling as though they were saplings. Do your worst! Ruben locks eyes with the servant and grabs a sturdy branch, rushing off to the side to draw the creature away from the shrine. The huge beast lunges towards him with a terrifying roar. Damn. Ruben brings up the branch as the servant closes the gap and brings its large skeletal claw arching down. The branch splinters and Ruben is sent reeling backwards, but he doesn't have time to regain his footing before the beast is on him, slashing and maiming. Oh no. Father, no! Thea crumples to the floor, wailing as Verona fumbles with the stoppered vials, turning back towards the shrine. She pours the blood into a small cavity at its base, and then everything happens at once. The servant makes a desperate charge towards us, and I'm certain that we're going to be devoured, but Thea steps forward and raises her arms. Get back, servant! Stop! I command you! The servant falters for a moment as though wrestling against some invisible force, but it regains control almost immediately. It thrusts one spear-like appendage forward and impales Thea through the abdomen. Well, this has been a great ending. At the same time, a pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant, hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, flinging Thea's lifeless body to one side. Then there is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Banished! Perform the ritual. Friday. With the dust settled and the service vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. The devastation wrought by the ancient beast was greater than anyone had imagined. By the end, Thea had lost control entirely, as has been made clear from the tales coming from Harvridge and Boodle. Without our intervention, who can say what the final toll would have been? In contrast, Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that has been built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. In the end, she gave her life to help us defeat it. Verona and I have kept quiet by unspoken agreement. As for myself, well, I'm back at the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with Hellebore as company. It's quieter around here, and I miss my friend Ruben, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. We completed the game. Doom is our ending. The servant is gone, a victory of sorts, but one tinged with sadness at the death of our friend. Currently pursuing legal action against strange horticulture. Interesting. Verona. She rarely comes by the shop anymore. She does not say it, but you know she's deeply saddened by Ruben's death. The cultist is in hiding. Has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors that he's leaving in Rysdale Cave once again. Bethany Coleman, the sister. In your debt. Your actions help save the sisterhood. Can we let Isidore die next time? Yeah, maybe. She has not dreamed. Killed by the servant. I wonder. Okay, I wonder. What What day did we give her the plant? Was that Friday? Was it Friday that we gave her the plant? I wonder what happens if I give her dead man's fingers. Interesting. So I know that there's 8 different endings to this game. And like I know that there's like a couple that you can get if you like join the cult. Yeah, right? There's 8, and surprisingly that's quite a bit. So I know there's like a couple where like you can join the cult. There's a couple that have to do with like taking control of the servant, if I remember correctly. Something like that. So it's interesting. Like, given that this was like an indie game, like an indie like mystery visual novel, it's actually quite impressive that there's like 8 different endings, and they're like I don't know, definitely interesting. Should we go back to the beginning of, what was it, Friday, and see what happens if we give Thea the other plant? I'm kind of curious. A game by Rob and Don Duncan. Well, y'all did a great job. Like, the music is really good in this game. The story is interesting. Like, I think we should have given Isidore the bad plant. Earlier? Wait, what? I've only identified 20 of 77 plants. Have you heard of the monastery at Blackvale? I think it would interest you. Hold on. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Blackvale. It's Blackvale. Ravenglass. Okay, hold on. Ravenglass. Met by a man with thick black beard and kind eyes who's delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the monastery of Blackvale marked on a map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. Then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, "Here, if you're serious about going, you better have this." Oh, thank God. There's directions. Okay, so this is an elixir. What about this one? Okay. So it's going to be a town and town and town. And then a mountain. So I need two okay, I need two towns that are kind of close to each other. Towns that are close to each other, but near a mountain. At least that's how I'm reading that. No. You know, before we do this, I want to go back. I want to go back. And I want... I think it was... Okay. He did not run for long. We're gonna replay day 15. We're gonna do this west of White Scar by the river. Here. Okay, and this is Corpse's friend. And that is not the right plan, but this is. And that is. And then the other one was the long, what is it, long, this one. Boom, okay. Okay. One mail, please. Everyone's talking about sisterhood and the servant. Arnside. Okay, and then I have to go to the cave again. And I do Farmer's Worry. So take some straw. Okay. Oh, and that's the thing I need for the other thing. Okay, and I got my plants. Okay, boom. We're gonna speed run this day. Alright, then Faye's gonna come in. She needs something. She needs to remember. And it's sour brandy, and it's this plant. It's kind of nice that I already know the plants, so I can like boom, 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 boom. Jade Mask screaming at me to get out. Went deeper into the mind of the creature, was like slipping in the dark pool. Faye is like, I feel powerful. I totally want this creature for myself. I know there's some endings involving her as well, depending on how you did stuff at the beginning of the game. Towards the beginning of the game. Okay. His wife is dying. He wants me to give him the thing. And I'm gonna give him the thing. Hooray. We're gonna crack jokes about average plants. You again. You want liverstone. Right. You need to paralyze something. I think it's this one. Yeah. Alright, have fun paralyzing things. Bye. Tomb. Alright, got tomb. Okay. Can't control it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna give her Dead Man's Fingers this time, and we're gonna see how the end plays out. He wants this plant. Wants his glowworm. Okay. Apparently, if you give Isidore a plant, you can make him forget that he was bothering you or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Okay, day 16. It's gonna be this castle and here. And this is my swift snap. Because it moves fast for a plant. Let's wipe all his memories, right? Okay. It is time. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. Alright. Okay, here we go. Do this again. Alright, this is where the great oak is, but that circle, that clearing is where this goes. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this goes. 5 plants, 5 slots. Okay. First comes Corpse's friend, right? Pine plant, okay. No, here. You know what I appreciate? I appreciate the fact that they're like, here, you can still identify stuff, like, you know what I mean? They're like, you can still identify stuff. Dead Man's Fingers. I'm just wondering if, like, by... Okay, third is the Fearbringer. What as well? There it is. This song? Holy crap, this music's good. Fourth to lift a curse. An Elderfinium. I'm just gonna confirm this because I just want to make sure. This should be Elderfinium. Yes, okay. Okay, here we go. I'll take it from here. I stand back, watch Verona. As Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? We've got the right plants. We just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump, turning around. A woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh, damn! It is different. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... Ah! The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claws end up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly! I know what to do! Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who's clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There's an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. The patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I've been able to reflect on the events of the past few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? I like this better. Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that was built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course. That Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. As for myself, I'm back to the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with hellebore for company. It's quieter around here. But I am content, and there's always more plants to learn about and discover. The Sleeping Dendru. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. Ending 2. Best end? I think so. I think so. Like, everybody's alive. I mean, Forrest is wounded, and he's hiding again, but whatever. And Thea's hiding, but no one died. Reuben gets to try to reconnect with his daughter. I think that's a better ending. I still think the best end is Isidore being dead. Amazing. Amazing. Ending where the servant eats him and he dies from poison. Amazing. That would be fantastic, actually. Amazing. I'm determined to figure out this freaking... Oh. Swindlestone. Foxfield. Mountain. Beckfoot. Swinside, Foxfield, Beckfoot. So... to... here? No, doesn't seem right. Well, let's go to Raven Class for right now. Look at my letters. I'll get the ability to do that. Oh, wait. Here. Orange Cell and Meat Hop are boom and boom. And the mountain's in the right place. And Iceberg is in the right place. So 1, 2. Over. Yeah. Oh! More plants. Okay. I swear I already have this plant, but apparently I don't. I could have sworn I already had that plant. Apparently I don't have it already. Okay. Let's make an elixir. You were struggling not to say anything. I appreciate the fact that you were like, oh, I found it. But you didn't say anything. I do appreciate that. Oh, not that one. Okay. Oh, of course. Okay, hold on. Dark red fruits should not be ingested. Dark red fruit. What's unidentified that has dark red fruit? Oh god, I need to collect all my unidentified plants. I need to move these over here. Out of my way. I know what you are. Oh, how nice. They're all labeled now. That's cool. I like that. Alright, dark red plant. Dark red. Flowers. That's him cook. Do I have anything that has dark red plants that are already identified? Maybe I don't have this plant. That's weird. That's wild cool. Okay. Does anybody see anything with dark red fruit? Beaver gas. Oh, wait.
Dark red. Dangerous.
I'm so dumb. Alright, I need the tomb. Tomb, flower sometimes associated with death. Fragrance? Okay, so it's gonna smell nice. It has fragrance used in... Smells like sweet rhubarb. Okay, could be that one. Somewhat pungent. Probably not that one. Yeah, we'll try that one. And then the twilight thing. Stench of twilight. Twilight. Plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. The smell it gives off is quite foul. The smell it gives off is quite foul. I think it's this one. That's what I thought it was, yeah. Create the elixir. Alright. So, now we've done that. Now we've done that. Okay. Time for another mystery. Actually, I'm gonna close my drawer, so I only have what's on my table. Oh, wait. Okay. So, heading west. So it's going to be east of Ravenglass. We crossed 2 rivers. 1, 2. up into his left. This river. Maybe. Oh, wait. No. Okay. They crossed 2 rivers and then traveled. Okay, so he would have gone up. The river would be... Okay, never mind. It was... Okay. Here? Cool. 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure to the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturist. Then the one in the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio says silent. Give me my elixir. The 3 members of the trio accept the elixir together and disappear into the monastery. Sometime later, they return with a stack of parchments. Bella Knox, Burden, Dremel, Fool's Midnight, and Poliscus. All into the book they go. Amazing. Okay. Cool. Okay. So close. Hey, Simone. What do you need? It's good to see you too, Hellebore. It's been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever, though. Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I've been buried in books. It seems I've missed all the excitement. Heard you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collecting some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the midnight flower, Bella Knox. I've always loved that one. Oh my god, are you just going to, like, help me out here? Dark, mysterious, and beautiful, it's enchanted people for centuries. It's thought to send people mad with obsessive desires, seductively luring them to their deaths like a siren's call. Oh, the book. But I think it's this one. Spring wax cap. That's a mushroom, isn't it? Are you just gonna help me finish identifying all my plants? That'd be amazing. Thank you. Where is this one? It's this one. This is fun. Ah, Haverage. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of Haverage. I think I offended the poor boy when I gagged on the scent. He took it as a bad omen. Not Daisy Dock. Amazing. Pretty blue flowers. Overpowering sticky sweet scent. Perfect. Love this for me. I think I'll give Fool's Nightmare a miss. Fool's Midnight a miss. Do I? Hey, I must. Okay. Used by some as an aphrodisiac, though the potent sulfuric aroma is enough to put off most. The dark mushroom has fleshy underbelly, said to have a unique, sharp taste by those brave enough to try it. Okay, so it's gonna be a stinky mushroom. Smells rotten. Probably that one then. Damn, she really is just gonna sit here and identify all these plants for us, isn't she? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It's fantastic. I think this is technically identified, I just don't have it labeled. 5 more to go? I must have some of these plants identified, I just don't have them labeled properly. This unremarkable flower is related to the common thistle. Its leaves are occasionally brewed into tea. A bland smelling flower. Lesser Meridoc. Wait. Hold on. I think. No, that's Meek Dude that I thought that one was. Okay. Lesser Meridoc, you say, huh? Round flower head of the Meridoc is made of smaller yellow flowers. A single drop of smelling sap from the plant can utterly drain a person's mental facilities, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Yellow flowers, very strong aroma. Slightly and seedy. Okay. So close. 10 more. Smells of strawberries. Oh, hey. Hold on. Smells like strawberries. What? Do I have a page for this book? For this? Oh. It looked like 2 U's. Not good font for the UV. Scent is produced considering overpowering by some. Short leaves. Somewhat pungent. Boom. Penny Bell. This is fun. This is nice. This is nice and relaxing. The leaves of the penny bell are chewed on. Okay. Oh, hey. Penny bell. Heart-shaped leaves. My mother often used Burnham leaves in her cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a drop made with leaves with... No, that wrong one. Thick Burnham leaves make tasty addition to soups and stews. Suspicious folks won't allow Burnham into their homes as it's believed to bring bad luck. One of these had leathery... This one? Yeah. Another herbal remedy for sore throats that doesn't work. Oh well, let's see what it looks like at least. Amazing. Hibiscus flower is crushed into a paste to cure coughs and sore throats. This author can attest that the supposed cure does not work. It's got like pretty... Maybe this one? I'm gonna guess this one. Whistle of Neptune. Also called Truth Sarah. Oh, it's this one. Funny. Sparsely petaled pale flowers gives off a strong scent. Let's see. I self-identified. Meek Do, where are you? Should have a purple label. Oh, no, it's red. Meek Do. Perfect. Carnivorous Storm. I don't even have to look at that one. Good work. Let's do Carnivorous Storm now.
Read me, Seymour.
Audrey next. Applications in dark magic. Quite pretty. Brittle? Oh, it's gonna be the last one. It's gonna be the last one. Because that one is technically identified. It's just not tagged. It's the whatchamacallit, it's the red one. Red Ebony. That one. Brittle! What does Brittle do? Hold on. Covered by rich, pretty... coveted by the rich, pretty Brittle is crushed to make dyes. It's a very rare plant that is hard to come by, requires great care. Enjoy your Brittle. Experienced horticulturist. Identify all the plants. Well, that seems to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturist. Thanks. The end.